Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and it's time for a little World of Dragons. And I've been spending my off time between the last episode and this upgrading a ton of buildings here because, fun. Like way back behind me is a guard tower, and I have one in each of the four directions where the gates are going to be. And I have completed the walls all the way around. I'm still got no clue as to what to do with gates, but we'll deal with that in a later episode. And right here, I'm standing on the warehouse, and it is the full tier 5 warehouse. And that's a lot of clay. It's a ton of clay. The good news is with the digital miner, I was able to sit there and go out and say, give me some clay. And just the clay. And Camden, why are you hanging around in the trees? Here, let's give you a little nudge. There you go. Anyway, so yeah, with the digital miner, I was able to sit there and go out and grab a ton of clay, which is the way to do it. Yep, just made a bunch of solars. The easiest way to do that, let's see, where's clay? There's clay. Is to sit there and tell it to pick up just the clay and nothing else. And you can see down at the bottom there it says block clay. That is the name that you'd want to put into the digital miner to ID that. Or if you happen to have a block of clay, you can teach it through the block of clay. To get that information, like that's stone granite, those things, to get that information there at the bottom, you do F3H. And that will give you all that advanced information as to what's there. Mighty handy to do. Anyway, so that's the tier 5 there. Let's see what's... Oh, tier 3 fishing hole, which now has an open, wider area for water for it, which is kind of funky. Went ahead and upgraded the restaurant. It's now tier 3. Which hopefully the food is tastier for the guys. I don't know. This is now tier 5 guard or barracks with, well, each of these towers are tier 5, although that one and that one look kind of funky, don't they? I'm thinking that at some point it figured it was off-centered or off by that many blocks. Yeah, I may tear that down, repair this, and then see if I can build that in the center. That's just weird. But I kind of like the off-kilter look, but that's just weird. Okay, so we've got, these are all tier 3, although this is now tier 4 citizen hut. And I'm not quite grasping what that's doing other than possibly supports. Tier 5 is going to be one layer higher, but I haven't upgraded any of those. That's a tier 5 delivery hut, and it looks like it's ready for a helicopter pad at the top. And you can see there's a delivery cart going whoosh, whoosh, whoosh around. And here's the thing that makes me wonder, that railroad tie right there, that's a powered railroad, and that makes me think that that's locking the hopper underneath, which is kind of strange. I'm also not quite grasping why this is here. Okay, I am grasping this. This way you can send things in and send a little signal and they will come back out. So it's a way of delivering stuff, I guess, to the delivery man, and off it goes. Let's see if we can snag it. Snagged it! Alright, let it go through, put in my... Yep, it went ahead and grabbed my sleeping bag. Okay, where did it go? Well, this has textures and stuff in it, so yep, there's my orange sleeping bag. Okay, so that's not locked. That's kind of strange. I figured it would be... Okay. The redstone signal from the lever, whatever, is kitty corner to the hopper, so that's got to be... Although I thought maybe with the rail actually being powered, that would also lock the hopper too, but oh well. Okay, you learned something new. This is oh yep, there's my 3 guys going back into the library here to get smarter. That's tier 2. It doesn't fit because there is no birch libraries at this moment. It was up here and unfortunately that conflicted with this guard tower, and so I maneuvered it over to here and made it one bigger and had to move these guys over because as he clears out the space, he was clearing out the little chiseled bits on that block right there, and my sheep were escaping. Whee! They went all over. And I fixed it, upgraded this again, and it broke a second time because I'm a moron. Anyway, so this is as far out as these buildings can be built by the builders. You know, I could build anything else I want further out, but these can't. So I've got several chunks more. Yeah, I was saying that I still need to figure out what to do with the gates. There is a log across there just to stop my guys from wandering out. I don't care about these blue guys. They just appear and disappear. But my actual guards, where are they running around right now? They're always underfoot when I don't want them, and there's one right there. These guys go nuts, wandering all over the place, and I've caught them going out that direction because it's dark enough still that they will hunt mobs out that way. Up, see, there's one guy right there. Yeah, he's right there wanting to get out there and do stuff. No, you can't. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing, a whole bunch of that stuff. What else did I do? That was already tier 5. This got upgraded. I think that's tier 4 right now. I built a second actual builder because I was building enough. Having 2 of them was very, very handy to do. So that's all the stuff that I've been doing. And I've got a hole right over here where I've been building. Well, okay, I've not been building anything. I've just been making a hole because I do want to do something. In fact, let's go back to base. And it just occurred to me, I have these elevators where I can go all the way up and out because I was coming down here, walking out the door, and then going, these trees are right in the way. You know, flying out and going, Oh, I also planted a bunch of the birch trees. My miner here and my miner over there, I fired. Likewise, my farmer here, because they were doing too much work and I didn't need the stuff. Plus, I've got a digital miner. I don't need the miners. Likewise, the forester, he was chopping down all of these birch trees. And because, you know, hello, birch. And so I was getting enough in my storehouse that I said, stop. And so I fired him as well. He was also going around and chopping down these other trees that I'd placed around for decoration. So I was saying, stop doing that. I want trees. So I replanted these guys. There's one over there. I think I need another 2 to kind of balance this. Oh, something else I saw over here. This chef place here, the restaurant, planted its own little trees. Well, okay, these aren't real trees. They're just blocks placed there. But I'm guessing once this hits tier 4 and 5, these will be bigger. And once I get this to tier 5, I'm going to take these down and put some of the dynamic trees in place just so they kind of fit with everything else. All right, enough of that. Let's go focus on what I was planning to do before. Anyway, heading on down. One of the things that I did is I also went ahead and upgraded a lot of things to the Mechanica, since that's in the pack now. So instead of the slower pipes that I was heading here, the flux ducts, or item ducts, I now have the top tier pipes from Mechanica, likewise down there. And so they go really fast. These don't connect with each other because I flagged them as different colors, which is a handy little thing to do. Back here, I went ahead and made a second energy cube. It says it's empty. Oh, okay. Now the tooltip is full because I actually clicked on it. So it's storing more energy, and also this is the charge pad from Mechanica that charges up my jetpack there in the corner, which I have off right now because I'm within my I keep wanting to say beacon. No, I'm within my ritual from arcane sorcery, astral sorcery. Yeah, words. I'm having a problem today, as you can tell. Anyway, so I don't need flight, but when I do, I can sit there and turn it on. Oh, did that? Oh, okay. I can turn hover on with H, but K is supposed to be turning that. Oh. Okay, I will fix that. It's a keystroke that got stomped all over it. This one is faster because I put this augment in here that speeds up the charging of stuff. Otherwise it was really, really slow. It's just it was limited by the speed of this, and I think this is faster steel. Although I've been able to just walk up here and charge up fast enough, I've not really noticed. Anyway, you also got the power under the back here, and if we zip down, I cleared out this room down below because I want to store the power I've been generating. I've got the 4 solar panels up there, and the key-eyed may have noticed there were a few more I had made. Those, they're trickle charging in power, but since I rarely am using power, the only time I'm using power is when I'm actually running these machines or I'm actively running the digital miner doing stuff. Otherwise, I just have this little tiny amount of power going on here. You know, it's 121 RF per tick. That's not much. Any one of my solar panels is doing far more than that. It's 4 times as much as that. So I'm well covered. So my main philosophy is I don't care too much about how fast I gain power as long as I can hold on to the excess, and then I can use that later. So I want a bigger battery because, you know, these guys are nice. This is 100,000, that's 4 million, and that's 51 million. Yep, 51 million. I love it. But I don't want to have banks and banks and banks of those. Instead, down here, I want to have the mechanisms or mechanicas, words. Induction. There it is. The induction casing. That's what I'm using for the induction. The induction energized induction matrix. So it's a multi-block that stores power, and so I need casing. The outer shell needs to be made out of these casings, and that's just steel and these energy tablets, which I can do. The induction ports, I need at least 2, one to bring the power in and one to send the power out, and that's just more of these, and you know, these control circuits, and I can do that. And I've routed the power down, and then that goes up to the machines and then over to where my refined storage is. I'll break this link and it'll go down into my induction matrix and then up and out here. That way I've got a massive battery, and you can kind of see the size that I want this battery to be. It's going to be a goodly big size. Now, once you've got the shell done, and that's just steel, I can generate steel fairly fast, then you need an induction cell that stores the power, and the basic holds 400 million, 3.2 gig, 25 or 204. Well, that's a lot of power, and probably just one of these ultimates is all I need. Probably that's all I need, but might as well make one of these. Now, the induction providers, you need at least one of those in that entire matrix, because that tells how fast the power can go in and out. And 25K is probably fast enough. I'm probably going to go ahead and build one of these, because that's 204. That's way faster than anything I'm using at this point, and probably ever will. So this requires 4 of those and an energy cube, and we built the energy cube before, but these need lithium, and this ultimate induction cell needs 4 of the elites, which needs 4 of the advanced, which needs 4 of the basic, which needs, you know, this basic energy cube and lithium dust. Lithium. I don't have any lithium at this point. Lithium is made in a chemical crystallizer from lithium. Well, duh, that makes sense. Lithium is actually produced from condensing out brine. So one of the things I want to do, let's break this here so you can see, I made a couple extra crafters and upgraded all 3 of my crafters so that they have the max speeds in them. So I've got a lot more room for making crafts of stuff, because at this point I need to make these things, these thermal evaporation blocks. And what do we need? Steel and copper. Okay, that's pretty easy. Oh, let's go over here. Nope. Let's go here, patterns. I have no patterns. Make me patterns. Make me patterns now. Oh, so fast. Very nice. Okay, let's go back here, teach it the recipe, and it can, or dictionary, any of these, I don't care. Let's grab that pattern, because now I can come over here and say, let's just dump it into this one, because I like to split the work amongst different crafters rather than piling them all on. And if I'm working on evaporation blocks, it's unlikely that I'm doing anything else. So we'll go there. I need the frame itself. It's a 4x4, 18 tall. The center is hollow except for the bottom. So, oops, let's go over here. I need evap. Let's go ahead and make 64 to begin with. Go. So fast. Oh, I love that. Okay, here, let's dump those back in because I need a controller, and I've got all the bits for that. Here, let's mech. I did some preparation beforehand, so I got a bunch of these more advanced bits in pieces in here, made some conduits which we saw, and I'm going to be using some of these fluid tanks in just a bit. 112 buckets worth in each of those tanks. I like. All right, so I also want some evaporation valves, and let's go with 6 of these. Oh, I made 7. Well, I don't need 7. I just don't want it. Okay, so now I need a total of, if I have mathed this correctly, I need 213, I think, of these, minus, call it 32, so, okay, there's a secret thing, if I remember right, control middle click, no, that's it. Control Shift middle click brings up the crafting, even if I have stuff there. I keep forgetting that, even though they told me. Okay, so if I remember right, I needed 3 sets of these, plus a few more, but I think I've already got them, so we'll just go with this. 1 set, 2 set, 3 set. Yeah, I've got plenty at this point. All right, let's go make us a... Ooh, do we have wands? I don't have any. No. Do we have wands? We do. Okay, let's make one of these. All right, life has just become so much easier. Yep. Okay, so out over here. Why'd this all get all mixed up? All right, get out of my way. I must have hit some key to mix it all up. Okay, I want you come over here. Whee! Thump. Okay, so making one of these setups. The bottom is a 4x4. Hello. And then it's hollow on the inside. Okay, so that's 2. We can go 18. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 3 left over. Okay, I could have counted this a little bit better, but that's okay. You get to the point where you say, I don't care. Okay, let's put some lights up here. Normally, if I had the advanced solars from mechanism in place, the generator, Mechanica generators, if I had those in place, then I could go ahead and put 4 of those up here at the top, but I don't have access to that. So this is going to have liquids going in which case water, and this is going to pull it out, and then I'm going to put 4 more back here for fun. Okay, so that's the structure, but I still have a controller, so I'm going to take the controller and place that here. And we get the sparklies, which tells me this is a complete multi-block at this point. Mechanica, Mechanism, the one that Mechanica is from, has a real problem with these multi-block structures where they can cause some significant lag on a server. I'm not on a server, I'm playing single player, but I'm going to check and make sure using lag goggles that this isn't producing too much of a problem. Most likely I will just go ahead and get rid of this And did you just notice that? I just noticed I'm missing a stair over there. I just noticed that. All right. We'll ignore that for now. The temperature is slowly going up because I think it's autumn right now. Summer going into autumn, so it's a little bit warmer here. Now, that's not nearly good enough for what we need, so I want to heat things up more. And for that, I want 2 different structures. Let's just heat. I want a resistive heater and a fuel wood heater. Fuel wood heater, let's do 2 of you. Oh, you don't stack. Okay, well, fine. These poopy heads don't stack. And a resistive heater, I don't have that center block. I don't have superheating case. This needs energy tablets. These also don't stack. And now I should be able to make these, and of course these don't stack either. Yes, of course they don't. Okay, these are what I'm going to use to heat things up. Let's coal, because I can spell. Yes, I can. Let's grab those 2. All right, back up. Still night, sleepy time. Yeah, do you like how I'm getting up at the top? It says unknown is in need of paper. I'm getting those occasionally, and it's really annoying. Oh, I should have gone. See, I keep coming this way when I should be going up. All right, over here, I want to put down these heaters. And let's see, if I put this down, okay, power comes in that side, power comes in that side. So, alrighty, let's put one there and there. And I've got my solar panels here. Let's pick these guys. Go plop, plop. And the, oh yeah, it's got a little red tint on here. Instant heat. It's generating some heat, although that technically is cooler than what it was out here. Let's see how it's doing. Yeah, you can see it's going up heat-wise. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Let's put down one of these fuel wood heaters. I don't see a specific thing that says out, so I'm guessing all sides are. Let's plop those in place, give you some heat. Vroom. Okay, so it's hotter. Yeah, you can see the fuel's burning down. So that's going to be hotter. Let's see how that works now. Oh, yeah, that's way faster. That's much, much, much faster. Okay, good. Because the hotter it is, the more the water will turn into brine. And brine is just salty water. At a certain amount of salt in the water, it becomes brine. It's freshwater, seawater, brackish brine is the classification. And I've done exact numbers on that, and I don't care right now. I need a pump. And let's go ahead and make one of these bad boys. Yay for having the bits. And I also want one of these pipes, and they're really hard to see. They're probably invisible for you, but they're hard enough for me to see. I'm looking for the one that does, okay, this is millibuckets per tick, so that's what I'm looking for. And that's the basic one, so it's just glass and steel. Give me those. Dump that in. The advanced is just using those. And then the elite is going with that, and then ultimate uses that. I've got those bits, so let's go with it. I only really need, I think, 2. But you can do them in groups of 8, and we're going to do that. Do I have any buckets? I have a bucket, so that's probably sufficient for... Oh, nope, nope, nope. Let's grab the... No. Mech. These 2 guys. Oh, really? You don't stack either? So many things that don't stack. All right, let's hop out of here. And how are you doing heat-wise? Oh yeah, that's going up. That's kind of stalled. Well, that's still going. That's still going very nicely. All right, so this is the pump for doing water, and it pulls water from below. And then when you place it down, this is where the energy goes, and then the fluid stuff comes out the top. So let's go ahead and break that, and I've got this here. So I'm going to place this guy, doink. There we go, power. And we will break this guy, and that will give me power. And then we will break these 3, 2, 3, because we're going to put water in there. And oh, thank you, Senora Fisherman. We've got, since it's Hazel, I've got water here. Okay, so that, pumping in the water, nice. And it could go a little bit faster, but at this time, oh, did I grab the wrong thing? No, that's millibuckets. Why are you not? Oh, crap, dang it. That's doing gases. That was the exact wrong one. All right, I want the one that does liquids. Dang it. All right, go away. These are the fluids. Okay, so let's go ahead. Bucket. Well, of course, that makes more sense that it's the bucket one. Okay, so let's make you. Let's make you. And the ultimate, let's make you. Stinking no good, dirty, rotten, fooling me. And that's much faster to get out there. All right, so this will do fluids, and there we go. That's more like it. And it's got pressure to push that out. Really? That fast. I do have, no, hit B. I made a configurator to configure these things so I can push in and pull out. And I like doing that with everything just to make sure that it works. This, look at how fast it made a bunch of brine. And it's slowly getting a little bit of water in there, and then it's pumping out the brine. Okay, if it's going to do that, let's go ahead and put that there and hit that in place, and then configure that to pull in and that to pull out. And that will put the brine into here. Check. Yep, all the brine's gone. Blip, blip. Okay, let's speed up the pump because that's going very slowly. So I think I had, yes. Ooh, I'm hearing mobs. There should not be any mobs that I'm hearing. Okay, let's dump that in there. I want upgrades. I want some speed upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want energy upgrades 8. And I just shift click to give me all 8. Because speed. I had 3 left over from my digital miner. I found that having all 8 speed upgrades was eating the power so fast that I bumped it down until I said, yeah, 5 is doing a good amount. It's fast enough for what I needed, but it was also not eating up the power so fast. So that's why I had those extra ones kicking around. So this, one of the things that I learned from Linda, is I can shift click these in so much faster than coming over to here and putting them in. You know, that's not nearly as fast. So these are the speed upgrades. It's got all the energies, and so this is going to be grabbing fluids a little bit faster. Faster. Are you going to catch up at all? Okay, yeah, I think at this point this is faster. Look at how fast this thing is going. Holy cow. See, that's why I wanted it to have max heat in here, because that brine gets generated super fast, and I believe it's 10 to 1. So yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, okay, I can see the brine level going up in there. So cool. So 10 buckets of water will give me 1 bucket of brine, and then I need to process the brine again through this evaporation tower to condense it down into lithium. Lithium isn't really, that's okay. We'll call that the method of how to make lithium. So at this point, it's going to even condense it even further. But I don't need a super huge amount of lithium dust. I just need enough. I should have calculated how much was enough, and I don't. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let this pump and fill that full, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill up this next one. And then I'll turn this off and start this processing the brine through to make lithium, and that looks like that's almost full. Holy cow, that's going fast. So nice having the super duper heat to just kick this into high gear. And I'm waiting for this to fill up down there, so it'll just go and fill up here. Come on, this is the part where you fill up. Really? You still not filling up? This isn't filling up yet, and that will. Oh, no. Looks like that's filling up now. So it's getting close. All right, let's watch this fill up. And I've seen people that have had, 5, 6, 10, 12 of these thermal evaporation controllers, and that's just nuts. You probably don't ever need that much to play sane, but that's okay. Sometimes you just need lots and lots and fast production, but heating this up super speeds this entirely, and that's just not going. So yeah, see, it looks like that's full there. Oh well, I was hoping to see something here really fast. Oh, and there it is. So that's how fast it's generating the brine. Holy cow, that is fast. And now are we getting, now water is appearing into here. Okay, let's break this guy off. And let's put the next one down. And see, that looks like it's full already. And that can't be. That can't be. All right, so I'm going to process these, and when this starts filling up, I will break the water pump down below before we put water into this. Okay, I caught it just in time, and I'm grabbing buckets of brine and dumping it into the other side. And unfortunately, I'm going to not have a full amount of brine. How can I move? Oh, there is a thingamawatser dropper. Yes, the gauge dropper. I can make this, which will allow me to grab those sub buckets of things. So let's go ahead and make one of those real quick. Do I have? I do. And I can still hear that zombie. Okay, I'll have to hunt him down and kill him because there should be no zombies around here. All right, so I should be able to drop that into here. And that sucked up what I needed, drop that in, there we go. That's how you get less than a bucket in place. So we've got brine in here, and that's going in. Actually, let's configure this differently. I want to set you up to do nothing there, and have you go out of nothing, in, one more, in and out. There we go. So that's pulling that out really fast. Holy cow. So this brine should then be turned. What do you mean brine 0? No. You should be turning this brine into lithium. Yeah, you're supposed to. Why you no work? Okay, fine. So let's put you back to in. Pull you out. All right, fine. I need to get 182 buckets worth of brine out of here. And that, because that's the input, yeah, that's not much fun. It's going to take me a lot of buckets. That took far longer than I expected. For one thing, I went ahead and took a look at the recipes and built all the recipes I need to build up to the induction shells, the cells. And I realized, holy crap, I was out of gold and a bunch of other stuff. So I said, okay, let me go process that. But so this has been doing its thing for a while, and it is done. In fact, I have 3 tanks full of the fluid, which is far more than what we need at this point. I'm going to stick that guy there. And unfortunately, I can't pipe anything out of here. I've got to break it. So I went poop because I tried, and as near as I can tell, nothing happened. I couldn't, it was still stuck on brine, and so I said, fine, I'll just have to figure out how to get this to work. So this one, I'm going to prime everything by pushing it in, and now it's an out. And if we take a quick look, there's the brine is going away, and now we've got lithium being formed here, which is exactly what we're looking for. And you can see the lithium kicking into there. So let's take this guy and feed that in and pull it out. There we go. Boom. Done. Okay, you can hold my lithium while we pump out the rest. Done. That really holds a lot. And also done. Holy cow. Okay, yeah, this holds a huge amount. Okay, so this is going to go ahead and get processed from brine into lithium. And I have no idea if that's going to be sufficient. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and make the stuff that we will need. All right, so processed a whole bunch of stuff, and something that I did over here. I went ahead and decided, instead of the bigger, it was 5 by 6 by 6. Instead of doing that, I said, nah, 5 by 5 by 5 is fine. I went ahead and made 2 of the induction ports, which is not all that expensive. It's just induction casings, which is steel and the energy tablet. I created the recipe for that to do that. This one is the in. And if we look, you can see it's focused in, and this one over here is the out, and it's pulling out, and I will break this when I've got everything ready. And I need 12 more of these casings to fill it up, and there you go. It just worked out very nicely. It was an even setup. So looking at the recipes, got the casing, here's all the cubes, although it's annoying, it doesn't seem to work that way. Anyway, these are the ultimate, so if I do ultimate, I can make one of these, and it says I'm missing all of these, missing all of these. Still missing those? Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to make a bunch more, 15. And then I'm missing 256 lithium. So that gives me something to work with. Been processing these on the way. Unfortunately, it's like these things, the cubes, these basic cubes don't seem to make. So when I was saying I want to make, let's go ahead and make the, okay, let's go back to here. I want to make the ultimate, this guy here. It's not able to make any of these basic cubes, which is really strange. It knows how to make all the stuff up to making the cubes, but it doesn't have that, and makes me think, well, do I have a recipe for basic cube? Yes, and it knows all the bits, but it doesn't know how to make one, as near as I can tell. It is just very, very annoying. So I was going, well, poop, that doesn't work out nicely. I do need a basic induction provider, so I made 5 of these because the advanced needs 4 plus an advanced energy cube. Can I make an advanced energy cube? What am I missing? Oh, I should be able to make an advanced energy cube. Advanced. Yeah, see, I should be able to make that. Advanced energy cube. See, it won't pick that stupid thing up. That's annoying. I'm going to have to make those by hand because this doesn't know how to do it. Why don't you know how to do it? Grrr. So that's one of the problems. Oh, I was going to make stuff. I need to make lithium. To make this lithium, I need a chemical crystallizer. So let's go ahead and make that. I'm missing a casing. So let's make one of those. Let's make 2 of you for reasons. I also need some tanks. You're welcome. No, I need 2 of these tanks. And there we go. That should do it for me. There's the the chemical crystallizer. The other thing I need to make that to work is the all right, what is it? It's the rotary condensator. There we go, the rotary condensator. I need one of these tanks. I need one of those tanks. I need one of these guys, which I have a recipe for, but it's easier for me to just make. Hey, Yeah, see, again, it doesn't like picking up these things. Well, you're all a bunch of poopy heads. Okay, so those are the 2 bits I need to convert the liquid lithium into the crystal, into the gas, and then into the crystals that I need. Okay, you are all done. You're completely empty. Whatever we got in here, that's all there is. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I dumped off my water because I'm certain I'm going to need to make more. But let's go ahead and I'm going to steal you, and I'm going to steal you, and that's probably all I need to do. Let's go ahead and go doink, doink. Okay, I need the crystal, the chemical crystallizer powered up. Cool. And this has in and out. Don't need an eject. I do need to pull the gas in from the left. Energy doesn't matter, it comes from all, and output to the right. Let's say yes to output. Now the rotary condensator, that one is funky. Hey guys, out of the way. Okay, notice how didn't I just say get out of the way? Okay, notice how these two have the same shape. And if we look on this side, they have the same shape. They connect if they've got the same shape. So I've got to spin around and connect that like that. There we go. Okay, I'm also, right now it's condensating, so it's taking it from a gas and condensing it into a liquid, which is exactly the wrong thing. I want to decondensate. I love that term. We want to sit there and make a gas out of the liquid. So that's what that should be doing. Oh, and it's powered up. Yep. Okay, so if we take tank, break that. Where's my... Yes, I will use you. Let's plop you there, push you in, pull. There we go. So this has filled up the liquid lithium. Why it's not a full, I don't know. Because it's already pumping. That's why. So it is pumping out the lithium into here. It's already configured to receive that way. And there's our first lithium dust. And how many do I need? It was 256 plus another 16. So that's what I need to produce. So let's go in here. I need a chest. I believe it is smart enough to just output into a chest without needing another cable. Let's find out. Boink. Yes. Perfect. All right, so no need for an extra cable. I will just let this run. I'm going to go ahead and sleep because my solars work during the day. Hello, Roxy. And I'm guessing I'm probably going to have to do at least 2, maybe 3 rounds of making lithium, making brine, and then making lithium, and then decondensating it, just because I need so much. Moment of truth. Lithium is all done. Okay, so I went ahead and started gathering more of the various solar arrays to feed this up, and I pumped it full of all 8 speed and energy upgrades, which needed more energy. All right, did it get me enough? Holy cow, yes it did, because I needed 16 and I needed 4, so it gave me 2 extra stacks of lithium beyond what I need for my build. So that tells me 3 ultimate fluid tanks full of brine turn into the lithium that fit into 1 tank, which was sufficient to make all of this. So yay! Okay, let's go ahead and break these guys off. We don't need them here no more. We don't need you there no more. I was telling it to make me some more brine, but I don't need any more brine. Instead, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put you in place, and let's break these and go gadoink, gadoink, gadoink. And then I need to configure these things. Come on. In. Well, technically, it's going out from the... Oh, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so that should take care of, all the energy production. And I'm thinking I'm going to test to see whether or not not the nether, the end, whether or not the end does a good job of... Oh, did I not... I didn't even bring the lithium. Now I've got a stuff in my throat. All right, let's go ahead and grab this. Pow. Okay, so I was thinking the end has, for some solar mods, the end actually works as like a continuous sun. So that might work as far as getting things, a constant 24-hour sun, so I don't have to worry about sleeping to get the energy. Yeah, so I will test that. Alrighty, let's make the induction providers first. So now I've got the bit, so I need 4 of these guys. Stop. And then I need to make... that's the basic. Here's the advanced. I need to make one of these. Oh, cell energy. What are you? Energy. Oh, tablets. So fine. Make one tablet here, one tablet there. That makes the advanced. So now I can make the advanced induction. And that goes there. There's my advanced induction. Cool. Let's plop that into the... what's it? And it really doesn't matter what block interior I place it in. And I've got a 3x3x3 interior, so that's 27 I can put in place, which is far more than I really need at this point. All right, I want to make the ultimate induction cell. So ultimate. I want 1, and it's missing. It's got everything else, but it doesn't know how to make these. But I told it how, and it won't make the... So I need 64 of these basic energy cubes based on that. So let's go ahead and do that. Cube. I need 64. Glass. Oh. Why did you... What? Okay. I must be missing something for it to freak out like that. So basic, that needs this. What needs glass? Why do I need glass for any of these things? No. Why do you need glass? I don't see why it needs glass. Because I don't see it in the... So that's the basic energy cube. Redstone energy tablet, iron casing, steel casing. You don't need glass. Where are you pulling glass from? Oh. That's where you're pulling the glass from. Well, no wonder. Because these guys do need a steel casing, which does need the glass. Why are you not saying that you need the glass here? Why is it that you're not... See, it should know how to make those. And it should know the... Friggin' no good, dirty, rotten spit. Alright, so I need to sit there and make... Well, obviously I'm out of sand, so I need to go ahead and... no, I don't need you. 1, 2, 3, 4... How much glass were you out of? Basic. Oh, less than 2 stacks. So, okay. Well, that means I've got to pulverize, yes. I've got to pulverize at least 2 stacks of these into gravel, and then the gravel into sand, and then cook the sand into glass, and... Yeah, so I got the glass, which I'm hoping I don't need anymore. So 64 basic energy cubes begin. And that's done. Pretty cool. Yeah, I kind of moved things around just a little bit, seeing if they needed to be on different sections, different crafters. No, didn't seem to make any difference. So now I should be able to make the 64 of these, the basics. So let's go ahead and actually, no, I want to do the cells. I want to make 64 of these. And what do you mean they're missing? They're right friggin' there. these recipes are useless. All right, so in that case, let's go back to here, induction cells. Let's, oh, that's right, I need a bunch of these, don't I? All right, I need a bunch of these energy tablets. So if I'm going to create the ultimate induction cell, one, I need 340 of these guys. Okay, let's make 340 of those stupid energy. Energy, yeah, okay, 340 of these. Go. What? I purposely went out and harvested a huge amount of gold to freaking... This uses a lot of resources, in case you hadn't noticed. Oh, well, this means I need yet another stinking cut. So do I have enough now? Let's find out. Yay! At least the gold and the enriched alloys. So, okay, make my 340 friggin' energy tablet. What's it for? Freaking okay. I need to make 64. Oh, no, I made 64 of these. Didn't I? Oh, no, that's because to make 64 of these, I needed those. That's why. All of them, 64. Cool. Okay, so that's done. Now I need to make 16 of these advanced. Can I make 16? No, go down. So it doesn't, but I've got everything else available. Pooping no good, dirty rotten. You know, it's annoying when things work. So what happened to my... let's go back here. Advanced. Basic. Oh, I'm making it... Oh, did I made 64 of these because, and then I need one more. Okay, that's what is the issue. Okay, I need one more of these guys. And I don't have that casing. Fortunately, I have my music on 8-track, so let's go ahead and do that. Drop that right there. Okay, there's my basic. Let's go ahead and make that into an advanced. Okay, so now I should be able to make this. There we go. There's my advanced induction cell. Unfortunately, to make the elite, I need a bunch of these, so I need... I can't just make one. I've got to make a bunch more of these. Why does that not... Let's put this in here. Ultimate... Okay. Roxy, of course, had to sit on my mouse hand now. But I want to make one of these, so I'm missing 15 of the advanced. Okay, so I need to make 15, which means... No, I just only need to make 15 of these. Yes, because the basic goes into the advanced. Okay, let's go ahead and make 15 basic. I need to make casing. I need 15 of these. I've done this before where both AE2 and RS has done this correctly, so I'm not sure why this is freaking out like this. Okay, let's make 15 of you. Why did you not make 15? Fine. Get in there, you. There's the 15, so now I can make the advanced one. It looks like this. So that should be all 15 of those I need. Alright, now I need to make elites, and elites I believe I got all the advanced. See, now I'm getting confused. Only one? Okay, let's make... I need then 16 total of the advanced. this obviously is one of the reasons why this is having problems, because this tells me I need, no, ultimate. If I tell it to make one of these, I need 64 more, and I'm missing more gold and more. This is costing far more of these things than it said it was needing, and so obviously I am unprepared, which is annoying because I thought I had prepared far more in advance than what I needed. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to cut until I can make the stinking ultimate induction cell so I can finish this. Urgh. 9 hours later. Okay, this is finally my ultimate induction cube. And I just worked it out that I don't have any extra energy tablets and any other leftover bits, so yay. Let's get that thing. Am I going to make a second one? No, I'm not. Okay, let's put that there. And I'm going to break this. Pop. And let's grab the rest of these here. Actually, I'm going to put a light right there because why not? Okay, so casings go here and here and here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We should see sparkles. This is the part where we see sparkles. Oh, crap. Why are we not seeing sparkles here? It's like it didn't see this as the right thing. All right, let's break this. Hop up here. Can I see that? Yep, it's definitely not correct. Why are you not correct? You've got the full casings all the way around. We've got one of these, one of those. Oh, that can't be on an edge. That's got to be on the center. That's why. Okay, well, let's break you, and you, because I don't want these to connect. I want them to be separate from each other. Okay, so that's why. You go there, you're an out, and we need this one here, and you're going to be an, oh, I need a casing there, and you're going to be the in, and Kitty Cat is still on my mouse hand. And you're an out. Okay, and we broke it here. I'll fiddle with you late. Actually, I've got blocks on me, so I will put a block right there. Let's put a casing there. Now let's fill up the casings here. There we go. There's the sparkle, and I can click any of these, showing the amount of power coming in. So this will drain all that stuff up there, which is okay. I really don't need that huge amount of stuff up here. This I will move so it's on this power connection in the other room. But all of these things are going to get drained down and go into my Uber power cell here. And, you know, that's a huge 200 giga RF is a huge amount of power, which is plenty for what I need to do. You know, currently all I have is this to be able to power this up, which is fine. I am getting very low on steel. Yeah, I'm down to 400. I went through so much steel. So I'm going to be using this to get a bunch more gold and a bunch more iron, not steel, iron, to sit there and replenish my stocks. And also going to test the whether or not I can use the solar rays in the end. I'm flying here. Because if I can get these things into the end, that would be way better. Because it's 24 hours, no rain. That's a better deal there. So that took way more time than I wanted it to do. And the rain. Of course it's the rain. And let's go back inside. You know, I think I've cranked down my game noise so much because of the chain gun. And, you know, not that one. This... because of my guns, they're so loud that I had to crank down the volume, and now I can't even hear the rain. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of the game noises, but oh well. I've got uber huge amounts of power storage, which is really nice. And I think I'm going to break down the evaporation tower because I don't need that anymore, and I don't need the tick. So if I don't need the tick, I break it down. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer here, messing up way too many times on World of Dragons. Thanks for watching. Bye.